Yeah. I hope you guys are ready for this talk. Yes. I've actually done this before. Using this format. Wait, do I move this over here and hit play and it will show me speaker notes?
Yep.
Because that would be excellent. Oh, awesome. Great. Hi, I'm Jay, and I'm apparently giving this talk on memes because people really wanted to hear about them. So the talk is going to be about, we're going to start off with a little bit about history of memes, and then I was thinking about talking about the motivations why memes are great in Rust, and like the positives, but also like explaining what some of these references are, just because it seems like a couple of folks just have literally no idea what's happening on the internet. And I don't feel like I'm necessarily the most qualified, because it's not like I'm extremely like online, I'm just like moderately online. So we'll see how it goes. So this guy, turn on speaker notes. There we go. This is Richard Dawkins. Yeah, and he coined the term meme, and it originated from his book, The Selfish Gene. So this guy is an ethologist. Wow. Evolutionary biologist and author, and he welcomed Humphrey's interpretation of what memes are, being that they should be considered as living structures, not just metaphorically. And I thought that was really interesting, just because of how our culture has evolved based off of memes. And so here's the definition of a meme. It is an element of a culture or system of behavior that may be considered to be passed from one individual to another by non-genetic means, especially imitation. So the bullet point there is a really good definition of what an internet meme is. And the interesting thing that I find there is that we can track how memes propagate through our society because there's this physical footprint left by social media. And so let's talk about Rust and Rust memes. Rust memes are everywhere. So like, we're even going to meme the inventor of memes. And I have credit for all the people that made all these memes in my speaker notes, and I will upload them. So don't even worry about it. You'll all be internet famous and get your credit. And just some of these are so strange. Like, what is this even? It's on my computer. Like, I think this might be a reference to the Illuminati. Okay. I also thought it might be a reference to like Legends of the Hidden Temple, that Nickelodeon show. Not sure. But Rust community memes a lot, just all the time. And I think that all programming communities do, but there are a couple of things that I think are really unique to Rust memes culture. A lot of the humor comes from Rust people making fun of Rust itself. And there are a lot of memes that you might not get, and you might not find them all funny. Like, I don't totally get this one. I think it's making fun of, like, the cultishness around Rust in the Rust community. But, yeah. So, if something doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. You're going to get So next one. This is Stay called Steve. Without context, like I'm hearing some chuckles, so it's all right, I guess. A lot of the memes come out of community events, and it's showing what folks are up to. So this particular photo happened after RushConf last year, and Manish Earth photoshopped Steve in front of that nice background. That's the entire story. People just use this when things, I guess, are bad on the internet. So here's one from this year. This is Mood Michael on the right, and on the left, I'm calling it Amused Anna. And they're looking at some cursed code during the ending keynote. And so, like, doesn't this picture make you want to know what code they were looking at? Like, it was that, like, giant state, just abomination in the keynote, and you should definitely check it out if you have not seen the ending keynote from RushConf when they are uploaded in, like, 3-ish weeks. So it's a nice way to, like, show what's happening physically in the community. It's awesome. And then there are other memes like this. We're gonna watch this. No, I don't get sound. This is no. We need the sound. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
This seems like a hardware problem.
Just check your level on your Mac.
Okay. Internal speakers. Should I be connected to?
Should be sending through HDMI.
Technical difficulties. Oh,
Press
yep.
in, yeah.
All right. Hopefully this.
That's
Yeah, hopefully it's not very loud. Okay. Great. We're gonna see what happens. Wait, hold on. Are we doing the thing today? We do all the spoilers.
You've got wonderful traits to compile and you trust pattern match and it's great. When you're in Rust, you're in Rust HEN. From your first stop to your last straight on 10. The stations are here, the language of tomorrow. This is better here, the lifetime is tomorrow. The drown and sorrow.
Like I just did a muscle up. That's like really hard.
I mean, you know the reference, right?
I'm aware of West Side Story.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Hey, I haven't seen anything, so I just want to make sure that everyone has all the references.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So some of these memes teach us awesome things. So if you're new to Rust, memes can highlight really cool features and like humanize the language a bit. So like, this is awesome, right? Like, have I lost anyone on the references? Because I have all of the origin memes too. We can pull them up. So this is the "Is your child texting about?" meme, and you can find all of these on knowyourmeme.com. So if you're ever lost, just like take the generic template and Google it, and you'll most likely find it. So,
What are H lists?
hey, I don't know all the technical things in this talk.
Okay, I don't
Like,
know.
just a warning. Just a warning. I don't know all of them.
Does any of us know what H list is?
All right, I'm adding Michael later, saying what is an H list. So, and like, some of these are just really cute. So in this house we use types. And it shows the like two beginner books, and like I think the memes highlight what's good about our community. Like it's beginner friendly. It doesn't make you feel bad about not stands for safety. And like show off stereotypes. And then my favorite way to use memes is to announce new features that are coming. Look at that. This is the teeth meme. If you're not familiar, it's excellent. And then, like, just to be real, people just spammed me with memes today, so I added them to my talk. So here's this one. And then this one's really good.
That always sucks.
Yeah, so we can also use memes to like highlight issues that we're having.
I know as good as this is. This is Eliza's code, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. She has like I think 5 of these memes are hers. She's just incredibly online, which is not a problem in my opinion. It's all very good content. And then I promised like a little bit about advanced meme content, so that's what we're gonna get into now. Welcome to the Rust Threadzilla that is now on Twitter.com. So, like, memes can be a start to serious technical discussions. And like I really like the dialogue here. Pulling for Charbon. Yes. That's what we need. Don't go find this thread. Don't reply. Don't like it. We're done with it. And there's one last thing that I have to say about memes. So, in our community, if someone asks for help, what do? We help them out, right? So, it would have had cats, but my safety views are very limited. And this is what makes the Rust community great. The reason that memes are so prolific in the Rust community is because the friendliness, positivity, and curiosity are all encouraged and celebrated. And when you have a community that's so welcoming, it's easy to jump in and make stuff like this. So you can start creating your own memes and adding to a positive dialogue. And it humanizes the language. It makes people want to try it out. So that's it. That's my talk about memes. Are there any questions about any of that? No H-list questions.
Well, what's the spiciest meme you've seen?
Wait, are memes supposed to be dank or spicy?
They can be both.
Yeah,
There can be hot takes or just like ridiculously absurd pictures. Is what I consider to be dank. I hope that's been cleared up for you now.
So which is the spiciest meme?
I think that I get all of my spiciest takes from Michael and Alex, to be perfectly honest. And then dankness, I think. Who has dank memes in the Rust community? I mean, that last one was pretty dank. Right?
Our Rust script does a pretty good job.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I I put this talk together like today, and most of those memes are really recent. So if I would have like done an entire use with the memes in the talk, I would still be talking about these. So thank you.
Oh, apparently an H list is a heterogeneous list. The list where each element can have a different type. There's like 4 crates that deal with macros. None of the crates are very popular.
Oh. Well, I think that's a problem we'll need to solve then. Thanks.